brought you out here?
Okay, at approximately 7 o'clock, our deputies were dispatched out here for an in-progress call. The reportee had let her dogs out for the evening. The dogs alerted her to the fence. When she looked at the fence, there was an unknown package wrapped in a Wal-Mart sack. The reportee opened the sack and found a newborn infant, a female, inside the sack. The infant is alive, appears in good health. Somebody had already cleaned up the child before placing the child on the curb. The reportee contacted law enforcement. We arrived with EMS. The child has been taken to Texas Children's Hospital.
Was it on the other side of the fence? Was she on the other side of the fence or inside the apartment?
The child was on the outside of the fence.
Do you know, are there surveillance cameras here that may have been able to pick up anyone who may have dropped that baby there?
No, sir. There are no surveillance cameras that we know of as of yet in the area. Investigators have been notified and are going to look into the case.
So then what would you say? I mean, because this is clearly against the law, what?
Absolutely. The child could have been dropped off at any hospital or fire station under the new laws where there's no questions asked. But investigators are going to look into this and hopefully discover who left the child here.
Yeah, what kind of leads do you have at this point?
At this point, we don't have a whole lot of anything. We've got a plastic sack that the child was wrapped in. There are no witnesses that we know of as of yet. If there are any witnesses, hopefully they'll come forth soon.
Do you have an ethnicity on the baby?
No, sir, I do not.
And so was her umbilical cord still attached?
Yes. The child still had approximately 3 inches of umbilical cord still attached. The cord was cut but was not clamped.
And do you know her condition right now?
As far as I know, the child's in good health, had a normal core temperature, so the child had not been out here for very long.
That's good. So, I mean, thank goodness for the woman walking her dog? Or?
Absolutely. She definitely saved that child's life.
What's the name of the project, Sergeant?
This is the Stonegate Villas.
And what else? So, I mean, is it too early for you to say, hey, if any of this sounds familiar, and if you knew somebody who was pregnant recently, is that kind of left up to the investigators, or, you know?
Well, if anybody knows of someone that was pregnant and mysteriously they're not pregnant anymore, it would be nice to contact the sheriff's office and let us know, or you know, if it's a young mother that didn't know what to do, you know, it would be nice to come forth and identify yourself.
And I mean, again, you know, if she'd been there much longer, and it's not, there's not a lot of traffic back there.
That is a dead-end cul-de-sac. There's not a lot of traffic. If it had not been for the resident that came out to walk her dogs, that child may have laid there all night, possibly would have died. I'm not sure what the temperature is going to be down to tonight, but anything could have happened to that child.
Does it appear that whoever left the baby there did that from inside the apartment complex, or this would have been from outside? I
have no way of knowing the child was on the outside of the fence.
Appreciate it.
Name and position, sir.
Sergeant Gordon Trott, Harris County Sheriff's Office, District 5 Patrol.